Hey up, we have a new kid on the block, a monster of a new adventure motorcycle for 2023. This is the latest relaunch of a classic Italian brand owned and supported by a huge Chinese motorcycle giant. It began with the launch of the Moto Morini X Cape 650, and like it or not, the reviews so far have all been very favourable. Italian design and Chinese manufacturing skills in one very slick package. Now, we have the first spy shots of a new X Cape, the 1200 V-twin. Rumour has it that it will be in the showrooms by the end of 2023, so that's not too long to wait. Zongyang Vehicle Group took over the historic Moto Morini brand in 2018, and the summer of 2022, the first drawings of a new big mystery adventure bike with a V-twin engine appeared. We can see now that this was the new Moto Morini X Cape 1200. In November, a few weeks after EICMA, the first unofficial photos appeared. From the pictures, we can see the bike looks fully developed and ready for production. Now, anyone who knows the history of Moto Morini knows it was the V-twin engines that made them their name. This chapter of motorcycle history seemed closed when their last big V-twin engine was never homologated beyond the Euro 4 emission standards. We have no specs for this bike yet, but the last version of the engine, used until 2022 in the Corsaro 1200, produced 139 horsepower, with Euro 4 compliance. This new V-twin BAREBONESMC Corsa Corta engine is given the additional Evo designation, so it remains to be seen what changes have been made. The engine's a double overhead camshaft 87-degree V-twin, capable of producing over 140 horsepower. It was originally designed by Franco Lambertini, who had designed the legendary Moto Morini 350 and 500 V-twins in the 70s. The new X Cape 1200 is likely to have the same 1187cc capacity as the Corsaro, but power will probably be down a little compared to the earlier engines, so it can pass Euro 5 regulations. However, the BAREBONESMC engine's strongest point was always its huge torque. We have to wait to see and find out what the final state of tune will be. Although Moto Morini offered a big adventure tourer called the Gran Passo 1200 in 2008, the chassis of this new motorcycle looks very different. The spoked 21-inch front and 18-inch rear wheels with gold rims are different too. They rarely catch the eye and look like they're tubeless. The suspension appears to have plenty of travel too. It's likely to be a Marzocchi, and the brakes are Brembo, so quality of the cycle parts shouldn't be questioned. The plush-looking seat shows it's definitely been designed for long-distance comfort for both rider and passenger. The frontal view seems to show a stylistic similarity to the next generation Honda Africa Twin, but the side view is dominated by the X Cape 1200's big V-twin engine. This could make it more in line with the Multistrada V2 to ride. In a market where it will face heavyweights like BMW's GS's, Suzuki's V-Strom 1050DE, KTM's 1290 Super Adventure, Ducati's Multistrada, Triumph's Tiger 1200 and the Harley-Davidson Pan America, success isn't going to come easily. But if the price is right, this could be a real successful motorcycle. The resurrection of the Moto Morini brand will undoubtedly look to emulate the fantastic success of fellow Italian company Benelli, who have seen sales soar in Asia since their rescue by QJ Motors. They can now lay claim to being Italy's best-selling adventure bike in the Benelli TRK 502. I will keep you posted as I find out more details. Enjoy the ride, everyone.